This video will cover how to set up a checklist for a specific vehicle. If you're inspecting the same vehicles on a recurring basis, you're not going to want to have to fill out the basic information about the vehicle each time. Inspectoride makes it easy for you to set up a checklist for a specific vehicle and pre-fill the information that you want, such as the year and the make and the model, the items that aren't going to change from inspection to inspection. To get started, the first thing you want to do is log into the Inspectoride portal so that way you can access the template editor. We're already logged in, so we're going to go ahead and tap on Templates over here on the left hand side. On this screen, we'll see a list of all the templates we currently have, and if we scroll down, we have the option for Create Template, and that's what we want to do, so we're going to go ahead and tap on that. This brings up the Create Template screen, and here we can choose to start a brand new template from scratch, or we can start one based on one that we already have created. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start with the basic vehicle template we already have, and we're going to make changes to this. So now that we've selected a template we want to start with, next we need to give our new template a name. And this part's important because you want to make sure you name it in a way that uniquely identifies this template from others you may set up. And so we're going to say that we're setting this up for a 2008 Chevrolet Impala, and that we have to inspect this regularly, and it's one that we internally identify as Vehicle 132. And so we're going to call this template Vehicle 132 2008 Chevrolet Impala. Once the name's typed in, we'll go ahead and tap on Continue. And this takes us to where we can start editing our template. And since we started with the basic template as our starting point, we already have most of the checklist set up. And so we'll see all the basic vehicle details and then the actual checklist itself. So we have a great foundation to start with, and we only need to change a couple of things. Starting from the top, we're going to modify the description. We're going to say that this template is designed to inspect Vehicle 132. We'll tap on our check mark, and so the description has been updated. Next, we're going to scroll down a little bit to the inspection details section, and this is where we're going to do most of our work. Let's go ahead and pre-fill some of the information that we know. And so for the year, we're going to tap on Not Assigned, and we're going to say 2008. For the make, we'll say Chevrolet, and it's an Impala. And for the mileage, we're going to leave this empty because this is something that we'll update on each inspection that we do. And if it was something that we didn't need, we could always turn it off here. We do want to keep this for this inspection, so we'll simply move on to the VIN. Now for the VIN, this is definitely one. If we can get away with not having to type it in each time, that's a win. So we'll go ahead and set this up. For our body style, it's a sedan. For our transmission, it's automatic. And as you can see, we're just filling in this basic information. For the inspector, we're going to leave that empty because sometimes we have different people do the inspection. And this takes us to client name, interior color, exterior color, and door count. We don't need any of this information, so we're just going to go ahead and turn all of these off. So we've modified the vehicle details that we want, but we also want to add a new one in. As I mentioned earlier, this is internally, we identify this as vehicle number 132. So we actually want this to show up on the report. So I'm going to scroll back up to the top, and I'm going to add a new item to the inspection details section. And so for the prompts, we're just going to call this vehicle number. And for the default value, we'll say 132. We'll tap on Save New Line. This lets us know it's been added. And then if we scroll down, you'll see we have that new line added in. So at this point, we've now pre-filled all the information that we need. And so from here, if we wanted, we could go through the checklist and make any necessary customizations needed for this specific vehicle. But let's say that we know that this checklist already has exactly what we need. And so the template is now set up and ready to send it to our mobile device so we can use it. And to do that, we're going to scroll all the way back up to the top, and we're just going to tap on the Publish button. And when we do this, we'll get a message that says, Success! This template has been published and is now available to use in your app. So now that the template's been published, the next time you open the app, and you have an internet or data connection, this new template is going to be automatically downloaded. All you have to do at that point is tap on Start New Inspection, and you'll see the templates an option to choose from. This concludes the video on setting up a checklist for a specific vehicle.